Hello beautiful people, and welcome to today's video on decision making. I'm going to tell you a story about these glasses and how they made me become a better decision maker and the 3 things that helped me in that process. So let's go back 2 years time. I'm in Specsavers, routine checkup, and they're like, you can have a free pair of glasses today. Fantastic. So we get down the nice range of selection that we've got, absolutely loads of pairs, and I'm thinking, right, which ones do I want? So the process didn't take too long for me to pick, only took an hour, and during that time I had an absolute nightmare. I've got my phone out, I'm googling, looking at which pairs do I want to get, which ones are the celebrities wearing at the moment, what's in fashion, what shall I go for. Then I'm going through the range, I'm asking the lady in the shop which ones does she like, I'm trying them on, putting them off, narrow it down, get down to 6 pairs, and then finally the joust between the final 2 pairs. To be honest with you, looking back now, they're pretty much identical, but at the time it was a huge decision. Which one's it going to be? Weighing them up. Eventually lady in the shop's like, definitely those ones, those are the ones that you want. I'm like, okay, cool, sit down, get my card out and go to pay. And as I'm handing my card over, I'm just thinking in my head, oh, do you really like those glasses? Are you sure you want to get them? But we're here now, we're paying, don't pull out, you're going to look like an idiot. Pay for them, leave the shop, done, right? No. Get to Tottenham Court Road station, swipe my Oyster card, and as I'm going down the escalator, I'm thinking in my head, look, you didn't really like them, we're here, why don't we go back and just change them? We can get it done now while you're here. Cool. So go back up the escalator. As I'm on the way up, then I'm thinking, you know, like, you made the decision, they're actually all right, they're going to be fine, let's go back. So I go back down the escalator, and I did about 5, maybe 5 or 6 laps of the escalator till I finally got back to the bottom, and I had to stop myself, shake myself, and just say, stop being a massive prat, you've bought them, you've made the decision, let's go home. And I did. I went home, bought them, and to be honest with you, since then I actually really like them. I had a couple of wobbles where I'm like, do you really like them? But now I love them. Great. So that was then. Fast forward to this summer, it's time to go to Vegas for the World Series of Poker. I'm at the airport, I need a pair of sunglasses, and I look up in the distance, see the sunglasses hut, and I'm thinking, now's the time. So I stroll over, and as I'm getting to the door, it's ringing in my head, do you remember what happened in Specsavers? And I'm thinking, oh no, but now I'm a new man, it's time. Get in there, walk over, see these bad boys, get up, put them on, look in the mirror, and I'm thinking, fantastic, these look great, awesome. So they fit great, I like them, walk over to the till, card over, buy them, walk out, it's done, never think about it again. Didn't give it a second thought, really happy with them, sat in Vegas by the pool, sipping on my cocktail, having a great time, loving life. So what was the difference between the nightmare in Specsavers and the dream in the sunglasses hut? And what it was these 3 things that I'm going to give you that allowed me to make the progress over that time. Number 1 was that I trusted myself. So when I made the decision the second time round, when I found these sunglasses, I loved them, and that's all that matters. So I was happy with them, and I trusted myself to make the decision, take the responsibility for it. I loved them, so it didn't matter if anybody else liked them. It was about me and having enough self-worth to just love having them myself. So that was the main thing, so trusting myself. The second thing was that I was able to be comfortable making mistakes, so getting it wrong. If I bought them and I didn't really like them, it's not the end of the world, it's not that big a deal, it's fine. When you make decisions, which we're gonna have to do if we want to take action and get anywhere in life, you've got to make them and be happy with getting them wrong, making mistakes, it's gonna get messy if we want to move forward, and just enjoying the process and being okay with making the mistakes. And it leads into the third thing that helped me out, and that was that when we can learn from our mistakes, then we're okay, because as Susan Jeffers said in her book Feel the Fear and Do It Anyway, you can make a no-lose decision. There are no bad choices, because each time you get it wrong, you find out something that you don't like, so you don't do it again, or find out something that you don't want, or you learn from the experience and you take something out of it. It's some of the things that we've done in the past that we haven't liked or hasn't worked out for us that we learn from and actually make us better people moving forward in the future. So just to recap these three things, it's trusting yourself and having enough self-worth and loving it yourself. Love the decision. Secondly, it's being okay making mistakes. And thirdly, it's just learning when we do make mistakes and moving forward with it. So I hope you can benefit from the pain that I went through, and that you've got a little bit of value out of this video. If you've liked it, feel free to subscribe. I'll see you soon, and as always, big love.